What is up, guys? Welcome to the 6th episode of Series 1 of my Doctor Who figure reviews. In today's episode, if you haven't already guessed it, then that surprises me because it's quite obvious. We are going to be looking at not only just K9, not only just Dapol K9, but all the different Dapol K9s that have been produced throughout the years of Dapol producing K9s. So let's just dive straight on into the review. And as you can see in front of me here, I've got 9 carded K9s and also another K9 there in bubble packaging. All the carded K9s have never been opened before, and they're, in all intents and purposes, mint in their packaging and will remain so. Each and every one of them is rare to a point. Well, there's 2 that happen to be a lot rarer than the others, but we'll get to that in just a little bit. So with the K9s, the very first K9 that was released was in fact this one here. Now you can probably tell by the colouring of this K9 it's a bit strange. It is actually dark green. Now the reason this happened is because the promotional image that Dapol were using to produce K9 at the time, K9 was basically on the grass and there was a green reflection apparently on K9, making him look green. So they first released him in the 25th anniversary set as a green dog, which we all know K9 was never green, but it is quite funny to see and to have. It isn't overly a rare piece by any means. Quite often these come up online. So if you haven't got one, be sure to try and check one out and get one, because it is quite nice to have a little bit of a wrong in your collection, if you like. Very much like two-handed Davros, but we'll get to that another day. So the green K9 very quickly was followed by the grey K9, which is now the right colour. If I compare both of those side by side, nothing has changed apart from the colour of the dog, and he's now proper grey, like he should be, and not green. Then throughout many years the K9s were released with various signatures on them. The first one, I'm just going to pick this at random, is the 21st anniversary. There we go, that's of K9 there, obviously celebrating the 21st anniversary of Doctor Who. But we also have K9, let's have a look, which one have we got here, K9 35th anniversary. Now this came with the 35th anniversary collector's set, which included this and a gold coloured Davros and a gold coloured TARDIS, which we will get to another day. We've also got the 20th anniversary K9. Here he is, again celebrating 20 years of Doctor Who. We've then got a 21st anniversary Longleat edition. Now this is one of my favourites because I loved Longleat as a kid. I'm very sad that the Longleat exhibition no longer exists and has been replaced by a Batcave, of all things. Nothing to do with Batman, I'm afraid. So that's that K9, and then we've got another one here which is the 21st anniversary Longleat. Again, it's just a exact copy of the one before. For some reason I've doubled up a few times. And then we've got one of my other favourite K9s, and that is the Christmas 2000 release K9. There he is. It's gold coloured, it's glittery, and it's got the printing Christmas 2000 on it on both sides. Really is a lovely, lovely piece, and this is one of the rarer K9s. Usually it retails at between £200 or £300. So as I say, it is quite a rare thing to have, and me being me, I managed to pick up 2 of these in my life. So one is out of its packaging for display purposes, the other comes in its bubble pack. Now you may notice this doesn't have the blue backing card. Well, allegedly when this was released, for whatever reason, it never contained that backing card. I do think it looks a little bit plain, a bit boring without it, but that's how it came to me, and I have to stay true to, to Dapol. I will honour that and keep it displayed just like this. So like I said, about £300 for each gold K9, so you can imagine how much money I've spent on just K9s over the years. Affirmative. And then we get on to the carded collection. Now, my most recent purchase was this lovely gold coloured canine. No Christmas 2000 written on it this time. It is just literally plain gold. It is 9 carat. I wish. And it's mint and sealed in its packaging. The packaging is a bit worse for wear, but there's nothing really we can do about that. But what makes this canine even more interesting is underneath where canine sits are a few signatures. And I'll try and get this to zoom in on there so you can actually see. So there we go, there's probably a bit of glare as well, but there are signatures underneath. So before the canine was actually sealed to the packaging, various people signed it, making this canine particularly rare indeed. I won't tell you how much this one cost me because it hurt. One autograph I can definitely make out is Sylvester McCoy's autograph, which is quite nice, so perhaps one day I will get it signed again by Colin Baker and Peter Davison and Tom Baker as well. So with the carded canines, I've basically got a few different variations and have doubled up quite considerably, as I often do in my collecting. Whether I'll actually perhaps get rid of some, you know, is a possibility. So let me know in the comments if you would be interested, and then we'll see about potentially getting some of those out to you. But in the meantime, we have the 21st anniversary Longley edition. There it is, and we have that one, well, 3 times in total. Here they all are. Then we have the 20th anniversary, just a plain 20th anniversary there, nothing else is said on the canine. There we go. I've got 3 of those. And finally, I've actually got 2 21st anniversary canines. There we go. Like I say, they're all mint in their packaging, and the majority of them even have the bit here that's normally hole punched, like this one here. The hole punch hasn't actually gone through, and therefore I deem it even minter in packaging because it's never actually been hung up and displayed in a shop anywhere, so that's quite cool. So there we have it, guys. That's my canine Dapol collection. I hope you found this video interesting and informative, and as ever, thanks for watching, and do let me know in the comments what canines you own. It doesn't have to just be Dapol, could be character options, could be product enterprise. I'd be fascinated to know. In the meantime, I will see you again very, very soon in the next episode of my reviews of my Doctor Who figures. So until then, take care, goodbye.